I think I'm live. Hello, everyone, whoever is watching, if anyone is watching. I never know how to work with these. I guess it's going away on this first. Oh, okay. So I won't be able to do lives through Google Hangouts August 1st. The quality of image is shitty. Nah, I probably can't. I can't change the lighting. I was going to try, but it's not going to work. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the first Q&A, AMA, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if anyone is watching again, so I'm probably talking to myself. But if you are watching, let me know in the chat. And welcome to a live Q&A where you can ask me anything. We're going to wait 5 minutes. That's the courtesy time to let as much people get in here as possible. So I hope many people come. I'm hoping for a great one, a great live stream. I don't know if the link is showing up to anyone. I already shared on Twitter, so please retweet to let people come on over. And yeah, we'll wait the 5 minutes, and in the meantime, I'll see if anyone joins us. I can't even see how many people are watching, which is weird. I usually can. Okay, that's a better view. Where is it supposed to say that somebody is watching? I don't know. Usually it's right next to the title, I think, or right underneath the title. Anyway, we'll wait. Let me put this on the community tab. Need to first go to Twitter. Yet. Okay, so we're safe. Look at that. I reached 400 followers on Twitter. That's cool. Did I copy? Yes. I'm going to assume I copied the link. Yeah. Number 1. Is this? Come on, help me out, buddy. Paste. Okay, there we go. No, that's not what I want. I want the link. I want the link I put up. Cut. Oh, I know how to do this. Hang on. Okay, there it is. One person watching. I see you. I'm already on YouTube. Shit. Hang on. Great post. How do I do this? Like an old man, I don't know how to figure out technology. Copied. Okay. Do I have the link? I don't have the link. Okay. Discard. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see the chat right now. Hello, if anyone is watching, tell me in the chat. Otherwise, I don't know. The 5 minutes are almost up. So let's see who joins us. Come on. There we go. We're live. Oh, shit. We're live. Ask me anything. I suck. Me anything. Number 1. Boom. There we go. Post it on the community tab. I'm just starting to get the hang of these. So the 5 minutes are up and nobody's watching. Thank you. I guess we'll wait another 5 minutes and see if anyone comes on over. No, I got some likes on Twitter, but it wasn't because of these. So let's just wait for the people, if the people will come, that is. And I'll just see how the live stream is going through my phone. No one yet. No one yet. And again, only one person watching. That's cool, man. I like that. I guess that one is me. I never know if YouTube counts me watching my own live stream, because I need to check if everything's all right as much as it can be. Fortunately, it's not working. Why aren't you live? I want you to be live. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely not 720p, my friend. So thanks a lot, Hangout. You're the best, at the same time the worst thing to do live streams on. So yeah, nobody's watching. I mean, I'm gonna wait 15 minutes. If nobody's here, I'll just go. And again, it's not showing you that anyone is watching. The number just disappears. What the hell is this? Nobody. Let me check if there's something wrong with Chrome and it's not refreshing. Although that would make sense because the video is going. So let me check through my phone how it's going. Okay. No, I'm still the only comment on the tab. Yeah. So no one else. All right, we're at 8 p.m. So yeah. And 2 people are watching, and now 1 person is watching. And still no comments. Again, it's what happens. I guess I'll go do my business as per usual. Nothing to do on a Friday night here in London. If I was in Portugal, it would be a different story. Yeah. Looks like there's not going to be a live because there's no one to ask anything. All right, there's 6 more minutes and I'm gone. If anyone's watching, do feel free to put questions in the chat, because I guess I'm the only one watching. Again, I never know if YouTube counts my person watching myself or not. One person is watching. All right, 5 minutes for me to not go home because I am home, but yeah, there's a fly in my review room, and I don't like it. Hmm. That was my trash. I was deleting something. Where? There I am. Okay, 2 people watching. Maybe someone will send in a question. Here's hoping. Otherwise, in 3 minutes, I'm gone because nobody wants to watch the live stream. I have a like, so that's something. Thank you. I didn't notice someone had liked the video until now, so thank you, whoever liked the video. Unfortunately, if nothing happens, I'm just going to delete it. All right, so 3 minutes. Why do I have 3 messages on Google Hangouts? I'll answer this to the one person who is watching. Yeah, I have nothing yet. It says that I have 3 notifications, I guess, waiting for me. Why? These are calls from like 2018 and 2017 that I answered. Jesus Christ. Oh, Butt Tap says, hey man, love your reviews. Excited to see you yesterday tonight. Thank you so much, Butt Tap. I don't recognize your name, so it must be new. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Yeah, I think you're going to love Yesterday. Most people, I think, that I know at least, are loving it. I'm not even a huge fan of the Beatles, and I loved it. So I really hope you have a good time. I hope you're going with friends, because that's the best way to experience this kind of movie. Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw what happened, but I have no idea how it happened. Anyway, let's forget about it. Again, Tep, I hope you go see it with friends, because that's the best kind of way to see a movie like Yesterday, a feel-good film for the summer. And I hope you like the Beatles. If you like the Beatles, I'm sure you're going to love this film. I just recommended it to a friend. He went to see it, well, yesterday. And he loved it. So thank you so much again for being a subscriber, for being here, for sending your comment, and I hope you love Yesterday. Ooh, it is a, now that I think about it, now that you mention it, it is a great date movie. I'm not going to say any, but most Richard Curtis films are good date movies. So it's going to be a great date movie, I'm sure. You might, but I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to spoil anything. But the movie pretty much raises the bar in terms of asking someone out. That's all I can say without spoiling. I don't want to say anymore. I'm afraid I've already said too much. I hope I didn't. But it's great. It's a great date movie. It's just a movie that is great to watch with anybody, really, that you like on any level. Be to start a relationship, be someone you're already in a relationship with, just friends, family. I just recommended it to my dad. He's going to see it sometime next week. It's a great, great date movie. I didn't know about it, but now that you mentioned it, it's really a good one to watch. Where's my water? Here. And I'm going to fix this while there's no more questions coming in. Psycho Silver just fell off, and he took out Alex Ross's book. And together, they took out my Super Saiyan 4 Goku statue. So I need to put the tail back in. I have a new question. Come on. Yeah. Okay, it's intact. But Tap says, awesome, I'm excited. You watched that Bob Lazar documentary on Netflix about Area 51? No, I didn't even hear about it. But I need something to watch tonight, so I might as well. Bob Lazar Netflix documentary. Huh? Bob Lazar. Okay, Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers. Ah, when did that come out? 2018. I mean, at least the date here is 2018. Let me see if that is on Netflix UK. Netflix. Okay, Bob Lazar. Come on. Here it is. Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers. Here it is. Okay, the stream has a delay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to watch it. Come on, stream. Here it is. Right here at the top. It's the first one that shows up. I hope you guys can see it. I'm not sure. Hang on, I have Google Hangouts. Show me that. Here it is. Yeah, it's here. This one. Right here. Yeah. Probably gonna watch it tonight. Thank you, bud. Alex. Hey man, how are you, Ren? I'm good, thank you very much. Just finished watching The Departed, and it was entered my top 10. It's an amazing film. The Departed is fantastic. It won Martin Scorsese's first Oscar. You consider it rated. It's my number 5 Scorsese film, which just tells you the quality of filmmaker that he is. Alex says, I'm also very excited to have you collab with me on Terminator Genesis. I'm excited too because I like that movie. I don't care what anybody does. I don't really like that movie. I like that movie. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I understand why people don't like it, but I do like Terminator Genesis. It worked for me. The most part, there are certainly flaws with the film. I'm not saying it's one of my favorite films of all time. And it is the 3rd best Terminator movie. It's Terminator 2, then Terminator, then Genesis, and then we get to the shitty films, which are Salvation, which has redeeming qualities, but it's still a bad film. Then it's Rise of the Machines, which I don't want to talk about because I will get angry. But I'm excited as well, Alex. Thank you for having me. It's very hot here in London, so I need this. And I know it's weird to hear that it's hot in London, but it is. It is very hot, unfortunately. And I'm not used to that. London is usually very cold, but I'm glad it's hot because it's the summer. You kind of want it to be hot. Don't you fall again? Why did you fall? I don't understand why this fell just a minute ago. I'm going to put it right there. Yeah, okay. But Tap says, what would you say is your favorite sports movie? Sports movie. I'm not sure if $1 Million Baby counts. I'm not sure if Moneyball. I'm guessing. If you guys, I think Alex says, but I'm not sure about you, but I think if anyone asks me this, and they're American, they're probably expecting something like The Sandlot, Field of Dreams, something related to baseball. I like baseball. I've played baseball, not professionally, but growing up, since baseball isn't a thing where I was from, I didn't grow up with those baseball movies. But let me check just to see if I'm forgetting something. Bye-bye, Netflix. Sports movies. $1 Million Baby is, I mean, again, I don't know if Rocky counts, but I'd say Rocky maybe, because it's boxing. Okay, Moneyball is great. Rush. Rush is fantastic. I don't even care about NASCAR or Formula One, whatever. Rush is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you haven't seen it, watch it. The Fighter is amazing. Invictus is pretty good. The Wrestler is fantastic. Hey, Ryan, thank you so much for being here, man. Glad to have you. Ryan O'Toole, everyone, subscribe to him if you haven't yet. He just reached 2,000 subscribers, which I'm aiming to do as fast as possible because it gets to you kind of being stuck in the 1.9K all this time. Congratulations, Ryan. Happy for you, my friend. Miracle is great. Yeah, there are some really good ones. Cinderella Man is fantastic, but again, that's one of those that I don't know if I look at it as a sports movie. The Natural is really good. Alex Foster says, my pleasure. I also have The Revenant on in the background. Haha. Also looking forward to your Tarantino reviews. My favorite sports movies are Rocky, I, Tonya, of course. That's one of the ones. Clearly, it's a sports movie, but I don't know if I look at it as a sports movie. The Sandlot is one I've never seen, and I'm sure Ryan's brother Cody will be pretty pissed at me if he hears this. And The Revenant is a great film as well. There's literally only one scene in that film that doesn't work for me. Ryan says, thanks, man. You should get to 2,000 in no time. Thank you so much. I hope so, too. Ryan, I'm still looking at sports movies because I'm rediscovering stuff. White Men Can't Jump is... It's not the greatest one, but it's pretty cool. Space Jam, it's not the greatest. Yeah, but those are the ones that just came here. You see, Rocky doesn't even pop up. Favorite heist movie? Ooh. Favorite heist movie? That's a tricky one. It's not the Ocean's films. I'm not a big fan of the Ocean's films. Any of them, actually. I don't think they're bad, but I just never care for them. Heist movies. This is the great thing. I love that you guys are asking me this. You're making me search for it. Baby Driver is a heist film. Baby Driver is fantastic. Widows is a heist film. Logan Lucky is pretty good. Hell or High Water, fantastic. Why am I blanking on the name of this film? Why am I blanking on the Ben Affleck movie? The Town. The Town. I wanted to say The City, but I knew that wasn't it. Heat is a heist movie, technically. Rafifi is fantastic. Ooh, why is this shit showing up in Portuguese? I want to see the English titles. Keanu Reeves, directed by Catherine Bigelow. Point Break. Point Break is fantastic. Butt Tap says, Baby Driver for me. Ryan O'Toole says, my favorite sports movie are The Sandlot, A League of Their Own. I haven't seen that one either. Gridiron Gang is pretty cool. Rocky, Creed 1 and 2 plus 42. Have I seen 42? I don't know if I have seen 42. I know it's with Chadwick Boseman, but I don't know if I've seen it. Why am I blanking? If I'm blanking, it probably means I haven't seen it. But yeah, I'm going to bet that I didn't see 42. The one thing I remember for sure is that it didn't come out in theaters in Portugal. I still lived there at the time. It came out in 2014, 15? 14. I'm going to bet for 14. Let's check on IMDb. Harrison Ford, that's the big one that I was blanking. I knew in my mind there's a big star in that film, but I can't remember who. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Okay, 42. When did it come out? 2013. Damn it, I missed it. Schmodown, baby. Schmodown. Movie release dates. I know I'm the one who can beat Scott Manson movie release dates, but this one I failed. I did fail. Sandlot, again, I haven't seen. A League of Their Own, I haven't seen either. Of course, I've seen Rocky and Creed 1 and Creed 2. I love them all. Rocky 1 still being at the top of the food chain for me. Baby Driver is his favorite heist film. Baby Driver is at the top for me. Baby Driver is at the top for me. I don't know if it's number one, but it's up there. The Town is great. Ant-Man is technically a heist film. Hell or High Water is great. Widows, It's fantastic. Let's see what you guys did ask. Alex says, what are your guys' thoughts on the Hateful Eight? I really like the Hateful Eight. At the time I saw it, it really hit me well. I thought it was one of the best Tarantino films. I don't think so anymore, but that's like saying I prefer a Porsche to a Mercedes. I mean, Mercedes is still pretty cool, you know? Ryan O'Toole says, I would love to challenge Scott Mann in movie release dates. You and me, Ryan. You and me, we team up, we take on Scott Mantz 2-on-1, and then we fight each other for the title. Budap says, that would be awesome to see you compete in the Schmodown. It's actually a dream of mine. I actually went to the Patreon to become a competitor, but unfortunately, at least right now, it would require money I don't have, nor do I see myself having in the near future. Plus, I'm international. I'm not in the States. I live in London. I actually never went as much as I wanted to. So for now, it would be pretty difficult. I don't even, from Christian side, I don't even know how that would work. Would I do a Schmodown through Skype? Would he be over, but would I have to pay for my own travel accommodations? I would pay for a hotel gladly, but I mean the plane ticket and whatnot. Plus, it's on the West Coast. It's not even on the East Coast, and I just don't know. I don't know how I would deal with a flight that takes that long. I've only taken flights that take from 1 hour to 2, because from Portugal to England, from Portugal to France, that's how long it takes. Ryan says, you and me, Ren, would be a deadly team in Inner Geekdom. You know what? I'm kind of taking my geek card away from myself, but I actually, well, I would do great in Marvel, DC, MCU, DCEU. I would do pretty good in Star Wars. I don't think I would do good in the Star Wars League, because as much as I love Star Wars, I don't remember like the name of extras or the name of all the ships. I think I would go up to a round 2 on the Star Wars Championship. But in Inner Geekdom, it really depends on the category for me, Ryan. I want to say yes, I want to agree with you, I want to say I would be the best guy to team up with you, but I really don't know. To me, it depends on the category. I would be total shit in Star Trek. There are so many categories on there. I think I would do okay to bad in Harry Potter. I would be okay to bad in, in Lord of the Rings. What else is there? What other categories are in the Inner Geekdom? Do you guys remember Middle Earth and Star Trek? Okay, so we have the same weaknesses. Okay, I'll study Middle Earth, you study Star Trek. What do you say, Ryan? Alex Foster Review says, favorite war movie? Mine's either Saving Private Ryan or Hacksaw Ridge. Many people, when I ask, say Inglourious Basterds, but I have not seen it. You should see it, but of course, take your time, Alex. It would be amazing. It's an amazing film. It's my number 3. It's my number 3 in my favorite Tarantino movies. Saving Private Ryan for sure. Hacksaw Ridge for sure. Why am I blanking on the Stanley Kubrick film? Full Metal Jacket is spectacular. Troy as a war film. I don't know, bud. I'm not going to say no, but I can't say yes. Let us search for war films, and maybe Troy shows up, and we have the answer. War movies. No that. War movies. Saving Private Ryan, Dunkirk. I know Ryan doesn't like Dunkirk, but Dunkirk is spectacular. 13 Hours, a war film. I don't know. Kurt Locker, Letters from Iwo Jima is great. Flags of Our Fathers is pretty great. Atonement is good, but it's kind of overrated. Apocalypse Now, how could I forget? Platoon is pretty great. Deer Hunter is not a war film. Black Hawk Down is pretty great. Thin Red Line. What else? What else? What else? Patton. Gloria is pretty good. We Were Soldiers pretty good. Is The Pianist a war film? Is The Pianist a war film? I don't know. The war is kind of important to the narrative. Born on the 4th of July is not a war film. Come on. Or is it? No, I'm confusing that with... Oh, I'm confusing Born on the 4th of July with the one with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. You Can't Handle the Truth. Why am I blanking on the name of that film? While I try to think. But Troy is not showing up, but it is a war. I think it would qualify mostly as still answering to Bud's question about whether Troy is a war film or not. I think it would qualify more as an historical epic of the old days. Few Good. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Why am I blanking? I was thinking of something like They Were Fine Men or some stupid title that makes no sense. Thank you, Ryan. A Few Good Men. Shout out to Ryan O'Toole for remembering the name that I was forgetting because I'm dumb. And Ryan says Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones and Back to the Future are also categories in the inner geekdom. I think I did good in Indiana Jones. Not sure about Back to the Future, but I did pretty good in Indiana Jones. And Ryan O'Toole's favorite war films are Saving Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge, Inglourious Basterds, Full Metal Jacket, Kubrick's best film, and The Hurt Locker. And Ryan thinks Dunkirk is overrated. And best coming-of-age movie. Right now, Booksmart jumps to mind, because Booksmart is phenomenal. But I'm not ready to call it the best one yet, because I'm blanking, and I'm going to the internet to check out best coming-of-age movies, because nothing comes to mind when you guys ask me these things, and I hate myself because of that. No, not best. I just want to look for coming-of-age movies. Superbad. Superbad is fabulous. Perks of Being a Wallflower. The James Dean movie. Rebel Without a Cause is fantastic. Stand By Me is great. Blue is the Warmest Color is a coming-of-age movie, really? And James Starbuck is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Best movie to feature a Queen soundtrack. Best movie? It's Highlander. No question about it. Flash Gordon sucks. I love it, but the movie sucks. Blue is the Warmest Color is not a coming-of-age film. I don't consider it. I gotta go with best coming-of-age film. I just stumbled upon it. It's Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is the best coming-of-age film. Still to this day, still since 1985. I was going to say 1986. But Moonrise Kingdom is fantastic. Say Anything is pretty good. Superbad. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Here's a movie I've never seen, and many people are going to kill me because of that. I've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. How about that? That's a blank on my book that I need to check. Karate Kid is not a... I guess it is. Karate Kid is kind of a coming-of-age movie. American Beauty... Oh, hang on. I found a new contender for the crown. Best coming-of-age movie. It's either The Breakfast Club or Dead Poets Society. Those are two pretty fantastic films. I don't know. Right now, I cannot decide between the two. I have no idea. But to me, it's either one of these two. Either Breakfast Club or Dead Poets Society. Because I love both these films. Alex says Highlander is also the best film with a Queen soundtrack. Highlander. And Alex says that he loves Ferris Bueller's Day Off. See, Alex, you've seen something I haven't. I've seen many clips. I think I recognize some references, but I've never seen the actual film. What are your thoughts on the development of Bill and Ted Face the Music so far, especially now Death, Missy, and Captain Logan are returning? I haven't been following. I don't follow the development. I know they're going to have daughters. I know the guy from from Barry has been cast as the villain, but I don't know anything else. I really don't follow development. I just want to see the first trailer and then space myself out and go in as blank as possible. Alex asks, Alien or Aliens? For me, Aliens. Ooh. I'm going to go with Alien. Because I feel that Alien Revolution, I feel like Alien revolutionized more its genre. It opened more doors, at least. Not that that necessarily makes it the better film, but for me, in terms of preferring one to the other, I think I'm going to prefer Alien, the first one. But that's a tough one, Alex, and you're not wrong at all for choosing Aliens. Buttap says, what's a movie you love that others didn't? I love the movie Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, but most reviews seem negative. You're right. I'm not going to say I love that film, but I really like it. I think I have a steelbook for that one. I'm not sure. I know I have it on Blu-ray. I'm just not sure if I have a steelbook or not. But that's a pretty good one. Let me check. I always go to my reviews to see. As soon as I look at the thumbnail, I remember what I thought of the film. A movie I love that others didn't. That's pretty good, bud. Thank you. I don't know what others are feeling about The Nightingale. Booksmart, pretty much everyone loved. I didn't love La Llorona. I just liked it more than most, but I didn't exactly like it. I don't think it's a good movie. I didn't love Shazam. Others did. I didn't love Captain Marvel. I really liked it. Many people love Fighting With My Family. Come on, 2018. Help me out. We're already in 2018, guys. Green Book, everyone loved. Beautiful Boy, everyone loved. I usually have so many unpopular opinions. I guess most people didn't love Bohemian Rhapsody. I did. What else? I didn't love Halloween. I loved First Man. First Man was my number one of 2018. I don't think many people like that one, or at least they didn't like it as much. Come on, seriously. Now that I have this... Oh, I know, Kin. This movie right here. Hang on. This movie right here. It stars Jack Rayner and I don't remember the name of the kid, but Jack Rayner is his older brother, and the villain is played by James Franco. It's a small indie, low-budget sci-fi film, but it's a great film. Just a great film. I was so surprised by seeing this film. Not enough people saw it. Not enough people reviewed it. Gotta watch Kin. It's really, really good. It's not going to be like best films of all time, but it was this close actually to get into my top 10 of 2018. I actually think I mentioned it as an honorable mention. But again, I agree with you on Passengers, bud. Alex Foster says, what's your top 3 favorite movie of all time? I don't keep a necessary order on my all-time favorite films besides number 1. And number 1 is Avengers Endgame, which actually topped the original Avengers as my favorite film of all time. I'll tell you my top 10, but again, it isn't... I screwed something up. I had the list right here, and I closed it. I'll top... whatever. Here it is. Okay, so Avengers Endgame, that's number 1. That's the only one that's in order. Outside of that, The Avengers, Gladiator, Blade Runner 2049 with Blade Runner. They're one and the same. I don't care what anyone says. T2 Judgment Day, The Lion King, Casablanca, La La Land, the Toy Story 3, and the original Star Wars trilogy, because they're also one and the same, and Taxi Driver. Those are my top 10. I'm sorry, I need to get some water. And Alex says, mine are Empire Strikes Back, Terminator 2, and The Dark Knight. We have Terminator 2 in common, Alex. And James asked, wasn't a movie you loved, but others didn't, was Terminator Genisys? I know I read that wrong. No, because I don't love Terminator Genisys. I like it. I think it's a good movie, but I don't love it. So that's the easy answer, but I do have... But whenever I say that, I do have to put an asterisk on it and say I didn't love it. I liked it. I thought it was good. Alex says, I love Bohemian Rhapsody more than most people. That's the impression I get too. I saw it at the world premiere. I met Edgar Wright. That was the highlight. The movie hadn't even started, and I met Edgar Wright. That was the highlight. It's probably the highlight of my life. And I love the film. It was my number 8. It was my number 8 of 2018. I think it my number 8 or number 9. Something like that. Alex Foster says, I'm currently watching my first Tarantino film. Hopefully you still streaming later, watching Reservoir Dogs. Bye, Ryan. Have fun, Alex. Enjoy Reservoir Dogs. I'm watching it on Monday because I'm doing a review for it, at least recording a review for it on Tuesday. And here's Chandler Langley, who I'm doing a podcast with tomorrow, which you're not going to see tomorrow. So I'm sorry for announcing that, Chandler. I don't know when it's going up, but thank you for having me, Chandler, and thank you for having me here. And goodbye, Alex. Enjoy Reservoir Dogs. Chandler says, out of these 3 franchises, Terminator, Aliens, or Predator, which would you automatically pick as your favorite? It's tricky. You know why? Because... well, Predator, I love one movie in the Predators franchise, and that's it. I love 2 movies in the Terminator franchise, and I love 2 movies in the Alien franchise. However, Terminator 2 is in my all-time top 10. It is my all-time favorite action film. So, by just the slightest margin, I have to go Terminator. But like Terminator and Alien, it's this close. But I have to go Terminator because number 2 is in my all-time top 10. It's my favorite action film of all time. But Aliens is just so great. And I actually don't mind the 3rd one. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Thank you for the question, Chandler. It's a tough one. What do you guys think? Which one would you choose? James Starbucks says, really wish I could have joined you for the premiere. Did you fanboy when Brian May and Roger Taylor were on stage after the film? I was already fanboying way before that, but I was fanboying because they were sitting right behind me. I was a little bit to the side, and then there was this free space for people to walk by right behind me, and right down there, down the middle of the... what was that? It was an arena, a concert arena or something like that. And they were in the middle row, but like right behind me. So I was already fanboying. And Chandler says, you can spoil all you want about the podcast. Okay, Man of Steel is amazing. It's one of the greatest films ever made. And so I just spoiled the podcast for tomorrow. Thank you for giving me permission, Chandler. Going a little bit back to James, I was fanboying more about Edgar Wright because Brian May, Roger Taylor, they were a little bit over there, but still behind me. But that's it, the Wembley Arena. I know the Wembley Arena, but it's like it's a concert arena, I guess. I don't know what else happens there. I know the WWE is going there in November, October. I don't remember. But Edgar Wright was like right behind me, right here, where Thor is. He was a little bit farther away, but he was right behind me. So I was already fanboying because of that. Because we were clapping for Rami and for Brian May and for Roger Taylor. They were all coming in to the back of the arena, descending down the stairs. And then I look, and the person who is standing clapping as well right behind me, it's friggin' Edgar Wright. And he's really short. He's really short. You see the picture I posted of him and me. He was standing on this little. So he had a chair, so he had to go up this little. I guess I'd call it podium. It was a little bit taller than where I was with my feet. So I'm taller than him, but we look the same height because he was on top of something. I wish I could meet Edgar Wright, man. He's one of my favorite all-time directors. That's what I said. I'm so afraid of bothering people when asking for autographs or pictures. I never know if it's the right time, if it's the wrong time. But in the film school I went to last year, you saw actors all the time. You saw celebrities all the time, and I never had the courage. I saw Andy Serkis twice. I saw Tom Hardy once. I passed by Daniel once, and I always thought, no, it's not the right time. Let's not do it. I'm taking way too many chances. It's too big a risk. And then I was at the Bohemian Rhapsody premiere. Forgive me for kind of feeling important, you know, for finally feeling like I made it somehow for like 10 minutes. And Edgar Wright is there. I'm like, okay, we have started. We're just clapping for people making their entrances. He's just with friends. He's not working clearly. Hero. And I just took the leap of faith, like Miles Morales did in Spider-Verse. And it paid off, thankfully. It was really nice. But I was super nervous. I was like, Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I love all your movies. They're amazing. You're one of my favorite. Can I take a picture? So he was probably very scared. But I was like, I was panting all over his face because he was sitting down when I reached him. And again, I'm not only taller than he is, but he was sitting, and I was standing like over him, like this, which must have been pretty creepy for him. So thank you, Edgar Wright, if you're watching this somehow, for being such a nice guy, for being so relaxed, and for like, I was like, can I take a picture? And he was like, yeah, sure, with a British accent that I'm not going to do. I shook his hand, and he didn't let go, and then he pulled me closer, and then he put his arm around me, and we were like, yeah, taking the picture. So he was really a nice guy. As scared as I think he was of me, he couldn't have been nicer, I think. At least I haven't ever come across anyone nicer that was famous. Or at least as famous as Edgar Wright. Because I saw him from afar in the London Film Festival last year as well, but that was way before. I mean, no, not way before. It wasn't the same month. So the London Film Festival was at the beginning of October. Bohemian Rhapsody was at the end of October. Wow, I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. So I saw him for the first time a little bit far away, a few weeks apart from knowing him. Chandler says, that's awesome, man. Gotta go. Can't wait to talk Man of Steel tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, Chandler. You're the best. Can't wait for tomorrow. I'm not rewatching Man of Steel because I don't have time. I still have to rewatch Pulp Fiction because I'm doing something with the Rama screen on Sunday for Pulp Fiction. And I have to rewatch Reservoir Dogs on Monday to do my review for my Tarantino series, which, by the way, you guys are going to love the intros for that. I'm aiming to have the first Tarantino review up on Wednesday. So Tuesday, I'm watching Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm coming home. I'm recording my review for that. What else am I doing? I'm recording my review for that. I'm taking it out, putting the review on the computer. I'm recording a review for the Tarantino series. After that, I'm going to edit as fast as I can my Far From Home review, put it up, and then leave the videos for the Tarantino review on the pipe. So hopefully Wednesday or Thursday next week is when the first review for my Tarantino series comes out, which is going to be Reservoir Dogs. I am reviewing them all in order, so it'll be Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 2, Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, and Hateful Eight. No. Wait. Did I count one too many? Jackie Brown. Kill Bill 1 or 2. Death Proof. Glorious Bastards. Django Unchained. Hateful Eight. Huh. Isn't it? What? I thought you built. Hello, Francisco. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Do the Kill Bill movies only count as one? Hang on. Because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is not his 10th film. It's his 9th, right? Hang on. 95. No, I don't want Tarantino as an actor. I wanted him as a director. Okay, so Reservoir Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill, Death, Inglorious, Django Unchained, and Hateful Eight. Okay, so I'm guessing, yes, we are talking about Tarantino, because I was talking about the series I'm going to do to review all the Tarantino films. And I was counting his films, and according to my math, which sucks, because I suck at math, according to my math, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his 10th film, not his 9th. So what I'm guessing is that the Kill Bill movies only count as one, and not Kill Bill 1 and Kill Bill 2. That's Kill Bill 1 and 2. So his films would be Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill, Death Proof, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. So I learned something new today. I didn't know the Kill Bill movies only counted as one. At least in Tarantino's mind, they only count as one. He's saying it's because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he says it's going to be his 9th film. And it's not, Quentin. You're doing the math wrong. Kill Bill is 1 and 2, so they should count as 2 movies. But whatever. Francisco says, yes, a Tarantino marathon. It's not going to be a marathon. I'm not going to watch them on the same day. But I am going to do reviews since Portugal and the UK only get Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in August. Thank you so much, Sony Pictures. I'm going to have time to start reviewing them this coming week. Yeah, I know he released 2 volumes, and therefore he released 2 films, so it should count as 2 films. But there is film, so he has the right to say that. I'm probably going to do 3 films, and I'm going to count them as 1. Just like I count the Toy Story trilogy for one of the spots in my all-time top 10. So I guess he has that right. And anyway, I suck at math. So for you here late, just ask anything you want. Anything you want to know about me. Anything you want to know about anything. Doesn't have to be movies. Just it's free. It's a free AMA. It's Ask Me Anything. I love these titles. AMA. It's been good so far. I was starting to get a bit desperate because no one was here for the first like 13 minutes. But thanks for showing up. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't know what to say. Do I have any more questions so far? No. Come on, Twitter, work with me. Don't work against me. Jesus, my throat is dying. Any follower? How many subscribers are we at? Let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, 91 subscribers. So 1,961. We are 39 away from the big 2K. So let's hope we get there any day now. I've been in the 1900. I've been stuck in the 1900 for too long now. Why are you so bad? Where is glitching all over me? Do you have your top 10 lists in your of all time? No, I never done it because I know it's going to constantly change. That's also why I myself don't want to do ranking videos because I really enjoy watching my friends do ranking videos, like Zach Popes, like Ryan O'Toole, like Sean Chandler. I love watching their ranking videos. I don't like to do them myself because I see no point in doing them because let's say I did a ranking of the MCU after Captain Marvel, I have to do another one for Endgame, and I have to do another for Spider-Man Far From Home. And for me to see myself doing that, it's like, okay, I would just have to tell you that Spider-Man Far From Home sits between this one and this one, and you already know the rest of the rankings, so I don't need to do the ranking again. So I like something that my videos are like movie reviews because they're timeless, technically. In 20 years, someone can watch my review of Avengers Endgame or of Booksmart, and it will still be true. It will still apply in the same way. When they see my top 10 of 2018 or of 2017 or of 2016 or 15, which was my first video on YouTube, by the way. When they see those videos, it will still apply. My all-time top 10 is kind of the same thing. It can change at any moment. So if I upload my top 10 movies of all time tomorrow, and I see Far From Home on Tuesday, what if Far From Home is so good it gets into my top 10 of all time? You know? It's already useless. That video you just saw, my last video before my Spider-Man Far From Home movie review, is already useless. I suppose you already have Endgame in your all-time top 10. Is it above the Avengers? Yes and no, because Avengers Endgame finally was the one that, in my consideration, beat the Avengers as my new all-time top 10, my new all-time favorite film. So outside of the actual number one, I don't have any particular order in my top 10 movies of all time. And let me just put the charger on my computer because it's running out of battery, and you can probably hear it breathe because it's a loud breather in my computer. So yes and no, it is above the Avengers, but at the same time, outside of number one, I don't have an order. So I don't have anything in number 2 or 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. They're all in the top 10, so I can order them however I like, and I'm not bothered. I just know that Avengers Game is my number one. And the Avengers was finally beaten. They came unlike any other. All right, let's see if Twitter is working. Okay. I just had a random follow that I'm sure it's not spam. I don't want to say spam. What do I want to say? It was not a bug, but it was automatic, like the thing of the interests that you have with interests that you share with some people on Twitter, and they will follow you, but they don't even know that they're following you. I have have a lot of those, not only on Twitter, but even more on Instagram. Instagram is the bane of my existence when it comes to followers. I never know who's for real and who's not. All right. Let's see if the chat is working right. I guess it is. Thank you, YouTube. All right, so it's been almost an hour. I think I'm going to leave us until we reach like the hour. Excited for Lion King. If you have noticed my Twitter recently, you can check my childish euphoria. I don't think I've noticed anything, but at the same time, I do follow you, and I see your avatar a lot of times, so I don't remember anything in particular, but I am super excited for The Lion King. I'm just keeping away. You know me. I watch first trailers, and that's it. I'm finito in terms of the marketing. So I haven't watched literally anything beyond the first trailer for the film. Lion King looks amazing. I love Jon Favreau. I love The Jungle Book. Lion King is my all-time top 10, the original one, the animated one. I'm going to review the original animated one right before that one comes out. I already have tickets for that. When am I seeing that? Help me out, Cineworld. When am I seeing the live-action Lion King? It's July 19th, but I want to check the time. Because you in Portugal, you get it on the 18th, so lucky you. And I know some people that are going to be watching it on Wednesday. Or is it Monday? I'm not sure when they're watching it. John Campia is watching it next week. I know that. I just don't remember if it's Monday, Tuesday. Come on, Cineworld. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait till the 1 hour mark. 1 hour from when we started, not from when I turned the live stream on. And the internet is not collaborating, guys, which is awesome. I always love when the internet doesn't collaborate. Good times. But yes, I am very excited for the live action Lion King. I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more excited. Francisquita says, one of the big concerns I have relates to the unknown character Jeff Nathanson wrote. I hope you don't get any boring comic relief. I don't know who Jeff Nathanson is. I mean, I'm assuming he's the writer of the film, but I'm saying I don't know who he is. Shit. I don't know who he is in general. Let me check. Jeff Nathanson. That's a cool name, Nathanson. Uh-oh. No, not Miscellaneous Crew. Okay, so he has been a writer in 2017 films. 17 films, Jesus. In 17 films. He wrote Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge. I like that film. He wrote Tower Heist. He wrote Rush Hour 3. I don't know what the last shot is. He wrote The Terminal, which is good. He wrote Catch Me If You Can, which is good. He wrote Rush Hour 2, which is very funny. He wrote Speed to Cruise Control, and he wrote... I don't know who the unknown character is, honestly. Let me see. So Rafiki, Pumbaa, Simba, Kamari. Kamari is one of the hyenas, right? Scar, Mufasa, Nala. My big concern is Beyonce as Nala. Because she's not an actress. Sarabi, Timon, Amy Sedaris' character has no name, so I assume it's that one. Young Nala, Azizi. Azizi is also one of the hyenas, I think. Zazu. Why? Okay, hang on. So I'm on IMDb. Let me see my window. I'm on IMDb, And John Connie, who played T'Chaka in Black Panther and Civil War, he's voicing Zazu. No, he's voicing Rafiki. And John Oliver is voicing Zazu. But when you go to IMDb, at least on my phone, and you reach John Oliver as Zazu, it's not John Oliver's picture that shows up. It's John Connie for some reason. Then there's Young Simba. Then there's Shenzi, who is the main hyena. Francisco Quinto says, I'm also afraid that Chiwetel Ejiofor's performance gets overlooked and just tries to be, I wouldn't count on it. Trust in Jon Favreau and trust in Chiwetel Ejiofor, who is amazing. So I'm assuming the unknown character is Amy Sedaris. Why do I know that name? Why do I know the name Amy Sedaris? I've literally haven't seen any of the. Literally, she's done a ton of things. I haven't seen. Okay, I watched. I haven't seen 30 Rock. I haven't seen The Good Wife. I've seen Puss in Boots work, which is good. Shit. Oh, guys, I'm back. Guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but okay, I'm back. Hello. Hello, can you guys hear me or see me? Respond in the chat, please, because something went wrong with Hangouts. We are nearing the end of this, so no worries, no biggie. At least we didn't go on the height of the live chat, but I hope you guys can hear me or see me or one of the two. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me or see me, please. Okay, I'm not showing up, but I assume I'm being heard. Come on, help me out, YouTube. Help me out, Hangouts. No one is answering. Okay. All right, I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to watch. What am I going to watch? I'm going to watch Pulp Fiction. No, I can watch Pulp Fiction on Sunday morning. I have time. How long is Pulp Fiction? Is it 3 hours? 2 hours and a lot. Pulp Fiction. I had the impression it was longer than 2 hours 34 minutes. Okay. Just here, but the signal is weak. I know, and again, I apologize for that. But basically, hallway. It's a hall, an entrance hall, and then you have my room, and then you walk a bit into my room, and then there's the router. So the internet here is a bit weak, especially because I have two closed doors between and talking to you guys and when the but anyway, at least this failed when I was near the end of the live chat. To everyone who was here, Alex, Bob, James, Chandler, Ryan, and Jan. I apologize that you without it. Yeah. AMA and not only here in the live, but in the comments of this video, let me want to see more of these. Get to know me a bit better. For me, keep bringing something new to the channel and not just do lives when we're talking about big, wide releases and doing live spoiler reviews for them. So thank you once again to everyone who was here. And I look forward to my next video. I'm probably not doing anything before Tuesday, so my next video will be down the day after. But following that, I can't keep laughing at this. Jesus.